The Lavacast. It is perhaps one of the most iconic structures that you can find on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t, where they've littered the landscape for the past 10 years. All it takes is a bucket of water and a bucket of lava to make these giant monstrosities, which is why I was very confused when recently I was sent the coordinates to one in the Nether, a dimension where there's not supposed to be any water. Even if you bring in your own, placing it doesn't work. So how can this Lavacast exist? I remembered that in the past, players have used exploits to place flowing water in the Nether, but the coordinates to this cast do not match up with any of those historical water sources. This was an entirely different location. I knew I had to investigate and see it in person for myself, because unlike other illegal structures that we've encountered recently, this one could possibly be a fake, and someone built a replica of a Lavacast. It seems like a waste of time to build something like that, but if I can see it in person, I can verify whether it's real or not, because legitimate Lavacasts have certain quirks to them that are hard to replicate. So today, we are taking a journey into open Nether to investigate this mysterious Lavacast and see if it's real and was caused by actual water, or if it's a convincing fake. This investigation is going to get heated, so I hope you're prepared. Before we get started today, I'd like to thank Dragon Raja for sponsoring today's video. Dragon Raja is an MMORPG for mobile devices where you can be whoever you want and play whatever you want. There's tons of gameplay modes ranging from battle royals to auto chess, and even the ability to open your own shop. They just added a brand new update that allows you to make your own house from scratch and upgrade it to your liking. The game has tons of classes to choose from, such as fighters, reapers, puppeteers, and more. Your character also has the ability to have an heir, which will fight alongside you if you take care of them and raise them properly. It's the kind of game that has a little something for everyone. Download the game right now by clicking on the link in the description. It's a big file size, but with so much content jam-packed into it, it makes sense. With so much to do, you might forget you're playing a mobile game. Thanks again to Dragon Raja for sponsoring today's video. Now then, let's get started. So here we are in the Nether, getting ready to investigate this Lavacast. Now, as I mentioned, water in the Nether has been documented before, but these coordinates do not match up with those historical sources, which is why we're headed out this way. Once we can determine if the Lavacast is legitimate, I can start asking around the community to see if anyone has any information about it. If it's real, I guarantee someone knows what went down there. I know we're supposed to be going towards the Lavacast, but I found this portal and it says there's ruins through it, so we need to check it out. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Oh yeah, oh, wow. So it looks like there's been some griefing, but a lot of this stuff is still intact. It's like a whole-on cathedral. Jeez, and there's like a Valkyrian symbol, or at least a knockoff version of one. Wow, okay, we definitely need to explore this place. On the outside of the cathedral here, there's just a lot of random obsidian just scattered about. I wonder if there was a battle here at some point. I mean, there's even craters around, so it would not surprise me if something went down here. There's a lot of structural damage to the cathedral, but it's not fully griefed, which is the weird part. I mean, look up there, there's like stone bricks missing. It's just a very strange set of ruins. The base owner seems to be long gone, but wow. Talk about a cool find. The lesson here is that if you see a nether portal, sometimes just go through it. You never know what you might find. I know I wasn't expecting to find this. It was fun to look around, but now we've got to get back into the Nether and find out if this Lavacast is legit or a fake. There was no tunnel, so I have to dig my own. I mean, that's what happens when you do research on 2b2t. Sometimes you gotta do the dirty work. There we go, open Nether. Yeah, this place is definitely off the beaten path, but it shouldn't be much longer from here, only about 1,000 blocks away. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh boy. Yeah, remember when I said things were gonna get heated today? I was being serious. Alright, these are the coordinates, so let's take a look around. Oh, look at that. Wait, red nether brick. Oh, that means not only is there a build here, but it was built within the last 2 or 3 years. It's pretty recent. Now that we're on foot, we can properly investigate. It's clear that whoever griefed this base must have used flowing water somehow to make this lava cast. Looking up, there is some packed ice, but that wouldn't make a water source block. Yet down here, I notice smooth stone on the cast. Not exactly a building block people have on hand. So far it's looking pretty real, but we should take a look inside because lava casts often form grid-like air pockets, which would be very difficult to replicate by hand. I'm using FreeCam to look around, and look at that. Just as I thought, alternating cobblestone and smooth stone air pockets. I mean, this would be very, very difficult to fake. Could you do it by hand? Yes, but this level of detail to a lava cast, I think this is looking legit. And I keep noticing there's red nether brick all over this build. I guarantee you someone knows what this base used to be. I guarantee it. Now, let's look all the way down, just as I thought. This right here has erased any doubts. An entire layer of obsidian at the very bottom of this lava lake. Look at that. I mean, you would have to put in so much effort to fake something like this, and it would be completely pointless. Yup, that confirms that this is a legitimate lava cast. So now we have to figure out, why is it here? Check it out. More red nether brick. Yeah, I can't even tell what this thing used to be. I mean, there's grass around and stuff, but it's unrecognizable, so it's clear ooh, hold on. There is more obsidian down there. Oh yeah, that looks like a total water flow. Oh, absolutely, this has to be legit. Now that we've gathered all this evidence, it's time for us to ask around to see if we can find out the truth of what went down here. It's clear that this is a legitimate lava cast. The air pockets, the combination of smooth and cobblestone, the obsidian underneath it all, there's not a doubt in my mind it's real. So hopefully we hear back from someone soon. After asking around the community, it turns out one of my contacts was actually involved with this lava cast. Several years ago, 2b2t player Courier6 and his friends found a water source block on the roof in this very location. It was likely placed there many years ago. They found it during a time where you could be on the nether roof without getting teleported back down. They saved the coordinates that they could return to it once they had an idea of how to use it. While they were gone though, someone else discovered the water source and broke part of the bedrock ceiling to allow the water to flow down. They ended up building an entire base beneath it and used aqueducts to allow the water to move freely through the build. When Courier and friends returned, they saw the base and the water flowing through it. They still wanted to use the water source for a project, but didn't want the base owner foiling their plans. So they griefed the base, forming the lava cast that we traveled to today. They went up on the roof and made it seem like they removed the water source, but they actually just covered it up so no one would think it was still there. They were planning to use redstone machines designed by Thieves and Sound to spread the water all across the nether roof, but the server's admin, Housemaster, eventually installed a plugin that deleted all blocks on the roof. Their plan never came to fruition. So the lava cast is real, but the water that made it no longer is. Wow, what a story. I'm glad we were able to solve this mystery though. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, you better hit that like and subscribe button. Also make sure to follow me on my socials, but that's it, FitFam. Take it easy, and just remember to stay alive out there.